I'm not someone who buys a lot of things on things like Vinted or Poshmark. I'm kind of always concerned that I'm going to get some kind of scam sent my way. Like I'm going to order a pair of shoes and I'm going to get a box of like potatoes, you know what I mean? But you do also have to be very careful the other way around when you're sending things to people, because there are a lot of scams that go on. Even sending things back, people pretend to send your order back and you get a box of potatoes. We're going to be looking at a situation involving Poshmark, which is almost like Vinted, like the second-hand selling situation. This is from Kelsey, and Kelsey is from Dallas, Texas, and she does a lot of fashion content over on TikTok, and she got scammed backwards, if that makes sense. This is what I mean. Let's watch. I'm just jumping in here to interrupt myself to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, and you know it is Blesser. So myself and Blesser have teamed up to give away free toys or gift cards for free toys to anyone who signs up for my giveaway. So everybody who enters get something. So make sure you hit the link in the description box or the pinned comment and sign up with Blesser to get your prize. If you don't know Blesser already, they have been a long time sponsor here in this channel, and Blesser is a bi-woman company who specialize in sexual wellness, and I really appreciate what they stand for. Their mission is to empower people to embrace and explore and celebrate their sexuality with no shame, no weird energy, just products made to help people feel confident and comfortable and in touch with what they enjoy. And the products are designed in a really thoughtful way. So let me show you a few of the standouts. So this is the Air Vibe. This one is all about jaw stimulation. It's waterproof, it's rechargeable and quiet, which we love. It also comes in an incredibly discreet case. If you didn't see already, this is it. I can't open it. YouTube won't allow it anymore, but this is the case it comes in. It looks like a pair of headphones. It looks like a charger for something. Very, very discreet. It's so easy to store. It'll be so easy to travel with without feeling like you have to announce your business to the entire world. And the fact that it's rechargeable through the case, that's a big deal. No scrambling around for batteries, no charger that accidentally keeps coming off. Quiet, convenient, discreet. Silent but powerful, as they say. And then we have the thump. This is basically a multitasker of the bunch. It vibrates, it has suction, it thumps. I mean, it's in the name, and it's designed to do a lot in one product. And again, it's just your sunglasses. No one knows. And plus the thump technology, it's so unique. It creates natural rhythmic pulsation. So it's not just like a... And Blesser have a new addition. I'm gonna have to blur it, but this is the Air Max. And the idea here is really focused, refined airwave technology, no vibrations, just deep rhythmic stimulation in a sleek handheld design. One of the things that really stands out with the Air Max is its larger suction opening. So it covers more surface area, which makes it suitable for a wider range of bodies, which is such a unique attention to detail. Again, it has that smooth silicone for comfortable seal and ergonomic sculpted handle for control from different angles. And it's designed to be quiet while still being powerful. And listen, the suction is really good. You might be saying, how do I know? A friend taught me this, right? How can you tell the suction on a toy? I'm just going to cover it up. So once again, that's free toys or free gift cards for toys to everyone who signs up for my giveaway. So go to the link in my description, the pinned comment. Make sure you do not miss this deal. A huge thank you again to Blesser for partnering with me. And now back to today's video.
I really don't want to have to make this video, but I'm so heated right now. And sometimes you just have to call people out. I sold a pair of designer shoes on Poshmark. I sold them for way less than what I paid. I no longer have the box. I decided it was time for them to go because I just hadn't reached for them, but they were brand new. And after they sold, this girl messaged me immediately and said, hey, can you ship these out quickly because I need them for photos on Friday, which I said, sure, no problem. I shipped them the next day. So this girl opened a case after receiving them, and she claimed that my shoes were fake and also that some rhinestones were missing, which the photos that she showed, I compared to my photos, and the rhinestones in my photos were all there. So I replied and said, well, all the...
And that can't really go wrong in shipping because they're in a box, right? Unless they fall off in the box.
Rhinestones are in my photo.
She said, hey there, that's super weird. In my photos, you can see that all the rhinestones are there. Was the box damaged when you received it?
What happened? Poshmark went ahead and approved this return.
Oh, no.
This is how I got them back. So I reply into...
So, they don't, listen, they don't look like they've just been used for a day. They look like they've been used for a year. Scuffed up. That's crazy.
The conversation and bring Poshmark in saying, hey, I received these shoes and they're worn. Well, she responded again and said, I tried them on.
I tried them on. Where did you try them on? In a fucking active volcano.
No, girl, you did not try them on. You full on wore them. I
Yeah.
escalated it to Poshmark. Poshmark stepped in, and then they emailed me and they said, we'll offer you a $50 voucher. Well, I
No.
sold these shoes for like close to $300. Like, why would I take a $50 voucher when
Yeah,
she
that's
clearly wore them?
crazy.
So I said, no, I don't
Wait, so she has been refunded $300 even though she wore the shoes to death. She can't resell those.
want the $50. I want the full reimbursement for my items. Poshmark never asked for photos of the bottoms of the shoes before accepting the return, and I'm showing that they're worn. Well, I got a reply in an email saying, we can offer you an additional $50 because we can't verify the condition of the shoes whenever they were received by the buyer. I'm like,
What?
in my photos on the listing, it shows that the shoes are brand new. Fast forward to today, I went and looked this girl up, and she is wearing these shoes in all of her
No.
graduation pictures. I guess she plays hockey at Robert
Please say you sent them to
Morris
Poshmark.
University, and their colors are red and blue. So she got some red shoes and then said that they needed to be returned. It's just really unfortunate because it's like you're supposed to be graduating and you're already starting off on the wrong foot, girl. Like, what are you doing? Trying to take advantage of somebody else is a horrible thing to do, and Poshmark not coming through with protecting the seller
crazy.
is equally as bad.
That is wild. I would take those pictures, reopen the case and be like, here she is wearing them. No wonder they're scuffed up. She's on location, dipping down, posing. Come on.
I know y'all are looking for an update since yesterday, so here we go. I got a message directly from Poshmark on my video stating that
They said, hey, so this isn't okay, and we absolutely understand why you were frustrated. We're really glad you brought this to our attention. Our team has already stepped in to make things right. Please check your DMs.
DM'd me, looked at the DM, and they had apologized about the situation. I then also received
Let me read out what that says. So the DM that they sent her says, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. We are truly sorry for the way the situation was handled, and we completely understand your concerns after reviewing the case. We've shared your experience internally with our disputes team and will absolutely be using this as an opportunity to improve on how situations like this are handled moving forward. We also made sure your earnings for this order have been released, and you should be receiving an email shortly with all the details regarding your funds. On top of that, we've asked our team to take a closer look into the buyer's account and actively related to the situation so we can help prevent experiences like this from happening again in the future. We really appreciate you speaking up and giving us a chance to make it right.
an email from them, and they paid me out for the shoes. Thank
Good.
goodness. Also received an email from whom I assume is this girl's mom stating
Oh, so the mum of the person who has graduated now, so shouldn't be getting their mum to do their dirty work for them, has sent a message that says, hi there, Callie has been trying to send you the money, but unfortunately, she's been blocked from messaging you on Poshmark. If you're able to remake the listing on Poshmark, we'll send you a payment right away. Also, if possible, could you please take down a TikTok video? No, your daughter's a thief. Could you please take down... her account was hacked and we're trying to start everything out. I really appreciate you understanding and I'm sorry for inconvenience. No, absolutely not. Your daughter's a criminal. Good luck.
sorry for the inconvenience, asking me to take down the TikTok and stating
Sorry, I know I interrupt her every second. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry that my daughter has stole $300 from you worth of shoe. So scuffed up your brand new looking shoes that weren't even worn, scuffed them up to shit, and then sent them back and said they were in bad condition.
that she would like to repurchase the shoes. I then received another email basically saying the same thing. Then this morning, I received the first email directly from the girl, and it just stated that she was trying to pay me and asking me to take down the TikTok.
That message says, hi Kelsey, I've been trying to get a hold of you on Poshmark, but our conversation got blocked. I've been trying to send you the money. I can do it through PayPal, or if you repost a listing on Poshmark, I can pay that way as well. If you could please take down a TikTok video, I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to sort this out properly. No, absolutely not. Fester in your own mistake, please.
Now, I didn't get an apology in that email. I kind of thought that she would have, but I guess that's just me. And then I went to a workout class. While I was in the workout class, I received a LinkedIn message from her.
Wow. The same thing.
And I also did receive a PayPal payment for the amount of the shoes. This whole situation was handled really poorly by Poshmark. I shouldn't have to wait a week and make a video in order for this to gain attention. And I know that there's a lot of other people in my comments have gone through something similar, which is really tragic because the platform has a lot of potential. What I did learn from you guys is that next time I'm selling something, I need to take photos right before I put the item into the packaging.
Good idea.
Or take a video so that it's time stamped, which kind of sucks, honestly, because it's like I put the pictures in my listing. What's kind of the point of the listing if I have to take pictures again? But I understand.
Because I suppose what you could do is have a picture of a product, maybe that isn't yours, a picture from like a website or somebody else selling them in good condition, or just a picture of them from when they were new, that maybe you sent your friend, like, look at my shoes. So it is a good idea just to have your own back in situations like this to take those pictures before they're sent.
And it's protection for yourself. Now, I do appreciate Poshmark stepping in. Not really sure where to go from here. I don't really feel like I need to be responding to the girl at this point.
No.
I don't really know what to do about the TikTok, but I would
Leave
love to
it
get
up.
y'all's take.
Leave that TikTok up. If you are at the age of graduation where you're having pictures taken and you thought about your outfit, but this is your idea of how to own some shoes and how to not pay for them just for your pictures, you deserve to be called out and held accountable. And if this is how it happens, so be it. Like, oh, please remove it. I'm sorry. No. You're a criminal.
Okay, so here's the latest update on what's going on. Yesterday I posted the timeline of everything that had happened. I received money from the girl, and what I didn't know until I posted that update was that the money may have been sent through something called goods and services, and when that's the case, then you have the expectation to send the item to the person that sent you the money. When I went and looked, her address is in there, and I was like, I'm not sending you anything. I'm not a masochist. So I went ahead and refunded the money to her. Now I did get a payout from Poshmark, which is what I wanted in the first place. Obviously all this happened on Poshmark, and then last night before bed, I was checking my messages on Instagram, and what I didn't realize is that I had a message request from her mom. She sent the money to me at about 8:30 in the morning, and then the message was sent by her mom at about 10 a.m. In the message, it says, my daughter sent—
Hi there, Callie has tried to send you a message through LinkedIn and email. She used your solo edit at gmail.com through PayPal. If you have received the money or not, if yes, please take down a TikTok. If you have not received it, please let us know. So are they paying for her to remove a TikTok now? They don't even care about the shoes? Is that what we're paying for now?
The money. Can you please confirm? If so, please remove the TikTok. Now, I don't think that's fair to have the expectations for me to do that whenever things for me have been completely unfair throughout the entire process. In my follow-up video, I also mentioned that I had expected an apology, which I didn't get one, but this is the email that I received about an hour and a half after I posted my follow-up video.
Okay. Apology and payment. I apologize, but I couldn't get your contact info because Poshmark blocked us from communicating. If you start an apology with I apologize, but that's not an apology. I was actually waiting for you to confirm that you received your money before I proceeded with my apology letter. Why? You should be apologizing immediately for stealing from this person. I want to sincerely apologize for everything. I understand why you're upset, and I'm sorry for the situation and any stress I've caused. I've sent the payment through PayPal and it shows as received on my end. I would have reached out sooner, but I wasn't fully sure I had the correct email or given the right person at first. I did some Googling this morning to get the money to you ASAP. I also feel there may be some misunderstanding, and I would really like to clear things up calmly. I understand you've shared your experience on TikTok, but it's been overwhelming for me with the messages I've been receiving. For my peace of mind, I would really appreciate it if you could take it down. I've learned a really big lesson from this. Ma'am, you are graduation age. I don't even know how old that is, but you should know this lesson already. You don't buy something from somebody, have them send it to you, ruin that product, and then send it back and get your money back. How do you need to learn that lesson at your age? It would never happen again. I'm very sorry and truly appreciate you considering this. Callie.
I don't know. I just feel like it was only done because I requested it. This whole thing just feels icky. I want the ability to keep up the TikTok if I need to. I honestly think it's helped a lot of people. There's been a lot of voices that I've heard saying that they've had similar things happen to them. So maybe Poshmark will listen. That would be a win for everybody. I really just want to be done with this. I don't want to have any conversation. I really don't think I owe that to them. Just kind of want to be done with it.
Again, listen, you can't, why is your mum involved in this anyway? It just tells you what kind of person you're dealing with when someone's mum is messaging, being like, she's trying to reach you. Why are you running to your mum with your issues off your theft? Like, come on now. So there doesn't seem to be any update past this other than this, and the video is still up. This is a pretty bad situation, because when you type in Callie Arnold into TikTok, well, someone else completely comes up and literally her thing is like, I'm not the red shoe girl, we don't even look the same. But all that comes up is about the red shoes, even like some fake AI news reporting thing, which looks terrible about it. It's really, really bad. So she has made a bit of a name for herself already. So congratulations. Okay, you have to let me know what you would do in this situation. Would you take the TikTok down? Or would you be like, you know what? Life is tough. Life's a bitch. You did this to yourself. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe as always, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.